Welcome to Insight into Independence, the official mortgage talk show brought to you by Independence Home Loans. Alrighty, we're live. Yay! Bill, welcome back.
Thank you.
I'm so grateful that you're willing to come back to this reimagined set and everything that we had planned. So you were actually on one of the first episodes of Insight when it looked like this.
Yeah.
What was that experience like for you? Was that intimidating?
Yeah, it was a little intimidating. It's my first time like doing an on-camera thing.
Really?
So it was just like, what do I expect here? There's all these lights in my face. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let's do it. But I think it went pretty well.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have a lot to go over today.
Okay.
So first of all, you were recently promoted / got a pretty nice title change. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Yeah, so title change to Vice President of Sales. So sounds real nice and spiffy, but the roles and responsibilities haven't really changed much. Okay. So it's always nice to have a new title. You get like recognized as like all of the accomplishments and things that you've done to earn that. But it doesn't take away from what the goals are and the vision of the company and things that we want to accomplish.
And what is the goals? What are the goals and what is the vision?
The goals are just to get better every day, you know? So we run sales here. We want to maximize the talent around us. We want to have Uber sales numbers. We want to continue to grow and make our name for ourselves that we already have, but to make it even bigger.
Absolutely. And you've been in the industry now 20 years. As we talked about.
Yep.
And what's the thread that keeps your passion alive, specifically in this industry where it may seem kind of blank or not very flexible?
I think the best way I can answer that is I started it at like the ground level, not knowing anything, even knowing how to barely probably spell mortgage, to now running an entire sales division. So I think I never forget like where I came from and where I started, so then I can always relate to the people on the floors who are brand new to the industry or having challenges and things that I overcame in my career.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think this was one of the things, it was this guy that did it, right?
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Wow, where did that come from?
We did a lot of research.
Wow. Okay.
I would just love for you to talk about like this afro.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
And like what?
Okay, so that was college Bill.
Okay. College Bill.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend at the time that was really into like the curly long hair, and I was like, all right, let's do it. But it kind of got a little crazy, and that's what it was. So. But here we are now. I've evolved and changed my style.
20 years.
20 years.
20 years,
yeah,
right?
But,
20 years.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. So
well, thank you for sharing.
No, yeah, of course. So being promoted into VP of Sales with this incredible journey that has been IHL, what does that title really mean to you on a day-to-day level? I know you just said it's just getting better every day, but personally to you.
Yeah, I think, the term vice president means like, you're number two, right? So I take responsibility in knowing that a lot of people count on me on a day-to-day basis to either help or rely on me for the success of the company. Eric's been my best friend since we were super young, so I've added incentive that I always want to make sure that I do well by him and make sure that IHL is doing the best that it can.
I would love to know like your favorite moment that you've had so far at IHL that made you realize like, oh my gosh, this is really moving. This is really.
I think it was when we first hit $100 million, because Eric and I had always thrown out that number, but we had forecasted it like 3 months later.
Oh, wow.
And then when we hit it earlier, we were both just like, oh my gosh, what did we just do? So I think that's one thing that I can pinpoint that was a milestone that was like a aha moment for us.
And do you think other people share that joy of knowing that you guys succeeded so early?
Yeah,
Is that a point of ever talking to an LO that maybe they're interviewing and coming over that you're like, and we did this within this time frame? Because I know Eric talks about it a lot, but.
Yeah, and so I interview salespeople on a daily basis, and you get the people that talk about the challenges of their current organization, and they wish they had more support, they wish they had this, and it always comes up with, oh, wow, you guys' LinkedIn posts, I see like how much you guys are doing in volume. This is insane. Like, you guys haven't even been in business for 2 years. So sometimes I have to stop and, let that soak in as well, because it's pretty impressive.
Especially when you hear it every day.
Exactly.
You're like, yeah, that's normal. But then when we take a step back and we look at, okay, maybe we didn't hit that company goal or we crossed the threshold.
Exactly.
It's still an insane amount of money.
Exactly. So,
insane.
So yeah, I never, take it lightly of like our accomplishments.
Yeah. Not at all. And I love that it really seems like all of the sales directors and just the sales team in general really lifts each other up from the ground up, from whatever point in time they're starting. We had Garrett on the show yesterday, and he was called Mini Bill.
Mini Bill.
So
Okay.
we had this made.
Oh my gosh. Finding Nemo going on here? Okay.
It's your son.
Yeah, that's very fitting. He is. Yeah. I got to put him on the right path to get through all the murky waters and all the stuff that happens, and make sure he doesn't end up in a dentist's office. So.
Well, on a serious note, he was raving about you guys, especially you and Robin. And I really wanted to ask, what does that process look like when you're bringing somebody new in that is fiending to be a part of it? Like Garrett, for instance.
Yeah.
But, is there ever a thing in the back of your mind where you're like, you're really young?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
So I think for speaking on like Garrett, he just turned 21 recently. So I think back to when I was 21, and like I said, I started from the ground level, and he just was the number one loan officer here.
It's wild.
To think like
It's
a
wild.
21-year-old could accomplish such a feat. It's very rewarding from my seat because you interview people, you take on certain people, and Garrett's always been one that I've always, kind of taken under my wing and like wanted to give him the confidence that he does belong here and he can. And I feel like seeing him hit number one was like a proud dad moment kind of thing. Yeah. So.
And seeing him around the office since that has happened, have you noticed any changes within him?
Well, I always tell him, like, make sure you stay humble because he's got a chip on his shoulder now.
Yep.
So don't spend all your money, that kind of stuff. But he's a very humble guy. And I think that this is just fueling him to do better even in the future.
We agree. And he was incredible to interview. But one of the number one things that he was talking about was, I did all this and I was... he doesn't have to go home to kids.
Correct.
At the end of the day.
Correct.
So I remember Eric was giving him a lot of crap for going home before 5 p.m. And
correct.
So, but you are a working dad.
Yeah.
And as someone who works out every day and it's at 5 a.m., does being a dad and all of those things intertwine into your leadership style?
Yeah, I think so because, we're creatures of habit. So I get up at 5 a.m. every single morning, whether I want to or not. I crawl out of bed, do my routine, and I feel like if I don't stay in that routine, then chaos kicks in.
Okay.
So, when you have little kids, people are sick and you have to run around, pick up from soccer practice and all that stuff. But just like in the sales field, when I come in, I have my structure. I go through my reports, get my day dialed in, and then I handle it knowing that there are going to be times when I'm pulled in 100 different directions.
100%.
And I feel like the only way to do that is if you have a plan every day and you're organized.
And when you don't have to have an immediate structure during the week, like on the weekends, what are those days look like for you? Or is it even more structured?
It's actually crazy because you would think in my free time that I would like to be more chill, but I cannot chill. So I'm always running around doing errands, doing something, going to sporting events, whatever, but I always stay busy.
I would really love for you to talk about your side project that has quickly become your own brand.
Okay.
You're a farmer.
Oh, yes. In my free time, I'm a little bit of a farmer, I guess. So we created this whole Scatena Farms brand.
Yes.
We have merch now.
Yes.
And it started off as just like a fun joke kind of hobby thing. And then I actually grew some stuff. And
it was good.
It was good. And I brought it in. People got the sample in the office. So I don't think I'll be at any farmers markets anytime soon. But I do find, it very rewarding to grow something from your own ground and stuff like that and put it on your table.
I think that's a perfect crossover into what you do daily.
Yeah.
And exactly, you're growing these little boys like crops. I don't know.
We're growing crops here. That's what we're doing. We're planting seeds, growing
Some
crops.
of them are like a prize pumpkin.
Yeah,
Do you have a
exactly.
favorite thing to grow?
I feel like I've gotten really good at tomatoes.
I think so too.
So those have been a hit. Stepped it up into the heirloom varieties and stuff like that. But yeah, I would say those are probably my favorite, and then maybe strawberries.
Strawberries,
Yeah.
really? Is that your favorite fruit?
Close, maybe strawberries, blueberries. Close
Okay.
one, two.
Okay. Do you expect that to change? Do you think you'll ever like have a legit farm?
I don't think so.
No?
It's fun and it's a hobby, but it's also very time consuming as well. So usually I fill my getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning times on the weekends by going out, checking on my stuff and fertilizing and doing whatever I'm doing.
And your sons have gotten into it as well.
Yeah, my sons help out. They got their baskets and stuff, and they bring out the supplies for me and help me and stuff.
Do you think either of your sons would want to go into the mortgage industry? Have you ever like explained and really sat down and talked to them about that?
My oldest son, he's super salesy, so he's always trying to get me to get him like Roblox, like bucks and Fortnite dollars or whatever you call them, and he's even played with like Garrett and some of the guys here have played on Xbox. So
and we've heard that he's quite the challenger.
He's intense, but I don't know. I could see him doing something sales related because he's very persuasive.
Mm-hmm. And have they always lived in Arizona? Did you guys have them when?
No. So we had them in Chicago, and then we moved to Arizona. So my youngest was only 1 year old when we moved here, but the oldest was 5.
And how was that dynamic from going from Chicago to Arizona?
Yeah. Weather's much nicer out here. Big upgrade there. Being away from family is tough sometimes because my whole family's in Chicago, and we just went there and went to a Cubs game and everything. So it's a little sad when you leave because you're like, oh, wow, I had this, and now it's more of like a special occasion type of thing.
Absolutely.
But I've stayed grounded to my roots and where I came from and all that stuff.
Do you think that you bring some of the Chicago culture over here?
Yeah. So, Eric and I grew up 2 blocks from each other. So grew up like diehard Cubs fans, very competitive with sports and everything like that. So I feel like that's articulated into like our overall vision with the company itself.
What would be your dream collaboration, like from IHL to work with, like as maybe a team of a sort or any brands or anything?
Wow. Geez, if we could have something more. I know we did the Cubs spring training where we got to go to the games, but if we could somehow be involved with that, getting on the field, doing batting practice or something, that would be like
insane.
Mine and Eric's dream, I think.
Do you have a favorite player? As of now?
Pete Crow Armstrong's been really cool.
Wow.
Now that he's like the new young, hot prospect and everything, and he's been really exciting to watch.
Yeah. My favorite and my biggest heartbreak in my life was when Anthony Rizzo left the Cubs and are now at the Yankees.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can't say
and
that
now
word.
I think he's actually retired.
Yeah, he should have retired with us though.
For sure.
It's fine. On the topic of snacks.
Oh gosh.
I feel like we should go there.
Okay, let's do it.
For the people that don't know and do know, every single episode that we have filmed on this set, there has been a framed picture in the middle of the set, and it is when you texted and signed it.
Correct.
Basically professing your love for Trader Joe's on a
absolutely
basic level.
Yeah.
What we brought for you today was some things for you to try.
Oh, wow.
On camera, thinking that maybe you haven't had them.
Oh.
And maybe some repeat things that we
and
know
I've
that
always
you
told
do
you,
love.
like, if I ever retire one day, that being a tester for Trader Joe's would be a dream of mine.
Yes. So hopefully this makes it to
this.
them by purchasing. This is not sponsored, unfortunately.
Oh.
But,
what do we got?
we got the cheese bag.
Okay.
So this was the number one thing that I saw today.
Have not had
So this is the hot honey popcorn buttery and a sweet kick of heat.
Whoa.
So I'm going to let you open that and give it a try.
Let's see here.
We have 3 things for you to try.
Oh my gosh.
So you have to rate them 1 through.
I feel like this is kind of a
3.
job interview. It seems like it.
No, 100%. I mean, you want to be a tester.
Yeah.
Let's test how
let's see what's happening
entertaining
here.
this is.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've always been a fan of caramel corn.
Really?
Yeah. And I feel like this has a little bit of that going on.
Okay.
So
So not
8
not bad.
8 out of 10.
Okay, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Hot honey popcorn. What?
Oh, yeah, and it's got a little kick at the end, too. Yeah.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
I can taste the hot part.
Where are you gonna put this from 1 to 3 right now? You can change it later.
Ooh, I don't know what else is in the bag.
Right.
I'm going to go 2.
2. Okay, safe.
Because I feel like there is something better.
Number 2.
Number 2.
I think you texted me to get this.
Let's see.
Hot honey fudge.
No. Oh, I did. Yes.
You've had it before.
I have not had it.
You have not had it?
No, I saw it and I was like, that seems very interesting.
Okay, beautiful.
Because
Well, I will
I'm a fan
hand
of
you
fudge.
a piece.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
That's got something going on there. Yeah.
Something good?
Something good.
Something good. I really love that the bear, I don't know if you can see this, but the bear has a British flag scarf.
Oh, nice.
Very sweet. So I guess
Nice.
this is from Britain.
Yeah.
Or their thing.
No, this is good.
UK. What do you think, number 1 or number 3 right now? There's something
If
else
I
in the
gave
bag.
that 2, I have to go 1.
Okay. I don't think you're ready for what's in this bag.
I know, I'm nervous. Whoa.
We had this sourced.
No way. Do they know? Can we tell the audience a story?
Please do. Please
Okay.
do. I think it's better if you tell
So,
it from your perspective, and then I'll
This
chime
is my
in.
perspective, and there's
Because it's a whole friendship based on these.
No, it is a friendship.
Yeah.
We're all linked by the pickle chips.
Yes.
The unfortunate thing with the pickle chips is they're seasonal,
Yes.
or so we were told.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Trader Joe's or whoever.
Yeah.
We need to talk to you.
We need to talk to you.
They've actually replaced this now with pickle flavored popcorn,
Yes.
which I'm a fan. Cool.
It's okay.
But
Yeah.
don't just replace us.
Yeah. The
Like,
chip.
Let's add on to the
Yeah.
to the whatever artillery, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But like, don't just like remove a staple.
No.
Yeah. So
No, not at all.
Very sad about that.
Yeah, me too.
So hopefully they hear this and they bring it back because that's what the people want.
Bill, I went today and they had them.
Oh, so maybe they already know that we've been
I
complaining.
think that they heard
Yeah.
our plea and our
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah.
So, I mean, please, if you would like to try them.
I mean, let's just keep them fresh because I know what they taste like.
Okay,
and
beautiful.
This is number 1 for sure.
Okay, yeah.
So, I'm
So
gonna have to read
everything.
it. Everything is shifts 1.
Okay, so
Fudge number 2, hot honey popcorn number 3.
okay, beautiful.
This is number 1.
When I started at IHL, I was out on the bullpen floor at our old office. I barely knew anybody, and I don't know why. I went in your office. I think I was just saying hi and trying to like make friends, and all I see is 5 bags of those
Correct.
hidden in the corner of his office. So I immediately went. And your face, I will never forget it, was like instant friendship of like, oh my God, this girl gets it. Like,
You get it.
on a spiritual level.
You get it.
I don't
We
need anything from
connected.
you. I just wanted to be in the same club. And then Zay started, and we made her try the pickle chips like in front of us. Thrilling.
Yes, great experience.
What would you say?
Spiritual.
Yeah.
Spiritual experience.
Yeah.
I'm
You're in.
really going to request that you guys send me boxes of those internationally
Oh,
because they do
yeah.
not have Trader Joe's in
Does the
Spain.
audience know?
No, they don't know.
Hmm.
They don't know yet. But Zay, that's why Zay is hosted yesterday with Garrett, and it was the most surreal thing ever
Yeah.
to have made this, I don't know, little experience and baby for everybody, and to
Yeah.
see her do that, I was crying behind the
Yeah,
camera for
I
like
bet. I
20
mean,
minutes.
You've had a really big impact on the company. And, you know, when we started this, we didn't have a marketing department. And you came in with like a vision and like passion. And you can just tell like every day, like you were in it to win it. And you will be heavily missed. And I know Zay will do a great job, but, you know, I just wanted to say like those nice things about you because
Oof.
you've been incredible.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. It's going to be really hard
Yeah.
to leave a company that believed in me so much and just wonderful friendship. It's a corporate company, yes, but as you know and as Zay knows and everyone here knows, it's like it's not.
It's kind of like a family.
It
you
really
know?
is.
You know, we have
It
our
really
tips
is.
and everyone loves each other at the end of the day, but, you know, we're all trying to grow as a family and be in it.
And we
together.
can, and it's really nice because you can tell like the people that come in and show up and out every day are
Yeah.
so tightly knit.
For sure.
That's why it was like breaking my heart in half and
Yeah.
3 million pieces.
But you got an awesome opportunity and you're going to do well.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I want to go back to you.
Oh, okay.
You know, if you don't,
Yeah,
if you don't
back
mind.
to me, please.
So we just had a bunch of snacks.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know if your sales style was a snack. What would it be and why?
Ooh. Okay. So
Are you a chip?
I don't know if this qualifies as a snack, but
Okay.
I would say like a charcuterie board.
Yes, that makes
so,
sense.
and the reason I say that is because you got the sweet and the savory going
Love
there.
it.
So a little sweet with the honey. When you talk to people on the phones, you got to schmooze them a little bit and make them feel special.
Yep.
But then the savory is like the meat and potatoes of the conversation, where you really got to drive home the benefit and why we're doing what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So just bring it all together with the charcuterie board, because
yeah.
you get the best of everything.
And you were just saying family. This is family style.
Yeah,
Everyone picks and chooses what
just
they
grab
want.
what you want, you know.
Get what
a
works for you.
toothpick, get some cheese. Like,
So
let's go.
Given that, when you see a charcuterie, what are you going for? What are you reaching for first?
I'm loving the prosciutto. Love that.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
the different varieties of the cheese. Mix a little cheese with some honey.
Hell yeah.
Loving that. Mm-hmm. Some candied walnuts. Like, let's just
Whatever they got out there.
Let's get after it.
You know, they make like actual just charcuterie board companies where that's all that they do.
Oh yeah.
Dream.
That's great.
Again, tester opportunity for
please.
you. Do you envision yourself just continuing in this kind of line of leadership for the rest of forever?
So, I don't know about forever. I'm going to be an IHL, lifer type of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But depending on where the company heads and where I'm needed, it could evolve into a different type of role within the company, hopefully. And the future is so bright here, and we've just had so many promotions recently of people that were like, oh wow, like this is where my career is at now. I'm like, yeah, this is what's possible when we get big enough. So the vision of where we're headed in the future, getting up to those big boy player type companies out there that are doing some serious volume, and that's where we're going.
Does it feel kind of surreal to now kind of have everyone know in the industry who you guys are? Because when we were at UWM Live, Eric kept saying, and I think you even made a couple comments where it was like, oh, people know
they like
who
know
we are.
us, and we're like, who are you? And they're like, oh, we know you. And I'm like, okay, like, should I be scared? Like, I don't know, but no, it is very impressive that in such a short period of time, we've made such a mark on this industry.
Absolutely.
That it's being recognized by other people. And I think that feels good. And I know it does for Eric as well, but just to see from day one, when we walked in here, barely knowing how to turn our computers on, to all of a sudden now talking like hundreds of millions of dollars of funded loans.
And everyone reporting to you only, and they said that you handled it very well, but that must have been insane.
Yes.
So is it a nice feeling to know that you have your sales directors, they know what they're doing, and they're still producing?
Again, back to my point before, it's like now we have like structure.
Absolutely.
Where it's like you come in, everyone knows what the tasks are at hand, and they just do their jobs and they do them great.
And you're like, sick, man. Awesome, dude.
Big thumbs up guy, too.
Big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Where do you envision, if you could guess, I know it's a long shot just because of how quickly everything has grown in the 2 years. What do you envision for the next year or even 5?
I think we're going to try to get into different markets. We opened Miami and Michigan. Yes. We've got some people in other parts of the country that are interested in coming on board. So I'm hoping that we're in, a few more states.
Yeah.
Get our footprint out there. As we continue to grow, and I think that's a good place to start.
Absolutely. Yeah. Do you have like a dream office location that you'd like to open?
I don't know. I'm a big fan of Miami, and I already have that, so love that. Southern California would be really cool.
That would
Maybe
be
like
wonderful.
San Diego or something, and then
I'd come back home for that.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure
I'd come back home.
And then Eric and I are both from Chicago, so if we could have a location there, it would be special for us as well.
I would love to know if you knew what Barry said where he would like an office.
Tucson? No.
I would help open that office.
Yeah.
No, he said Hawaii. I didn't even think
Barry
about that.
Barry has been a huge Hawaii guy. He's like, if we ever open in Hawaii, I'll be there. I'm like, okay.
He's like, I'm moving. I'm moving.
I'm moving.
I asked him if he would be the type to go like snorkel on the beach and then go back on teams, or have his headset on in the water.
He'd have his headset on, and he'd have one of those big landscaper hats on probably, and maybe like a mosquito net or something.
And they bring all the puppies and the dogs with them.
Yes, absolutely. All of that.
Do you have any pets of your own?
I have only fish.
I'm sorry?
My oldest son has like 4 fish, and that's it.
So the Nemo thing really hit home.
Yeah. those like neon fish that glow in the dark type of thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
You don't have a farm dog?
No farm dog yet. No, and I need to like keep away pests and like animals.
Yeah.
So I need a farm dog.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
Barry has been trying to push the golden doodles on me for a while now, and I just haven't been ready.
I do have one of my own.
Do you?
He's very cute. He's an elderly
Elderly golden doodle?
He's a
Okay.
tripod. He only has 3 legs.
Oh.
Yes. I love that. I hope that you get one and that Scatena Farms continues to grow, and I hope that you're open to sending international packages of your
Absolutely.
produce.
Oh, with the-
I would do a subscription box is what I'm saying. Like there's the farmer's dog.
Yeah.
I think that there should be like the farmer's backyard.
There we go.
And you just do, it's just like 2 tomatoes in a box.
2 of everything just in a box with a special note.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, and some salt. Like, don't
Yeah.
eat it without salt.
Yeah. No, you need the salt.
Yeah. I'm just so excited for you. This is so exciting. I'm going to be keeping tabs like
Yeah.
an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'll be like, what are they doing now?
Yeah.
Like, who's working on this?
Yeah, this is like a gang. You know, you can't get out of it. So you're with us. You're with us for life. So even though if
This
you're
is
not
a
going to be
gang.
working here all the time, like you're not
This
allowed
is a
to leave
gang.
us. So whether you're with some other country, in some other country, doing something else, you're still a part of IHL.
You guys will forever and always be my mortgage company.
Correct.
I don't think I would ever
Absolutely
go anywhere else other than here.
Absolutely.
But my final question is for you
Mm-hmm.
is working with IHL means what?
You get the best of the best day in, day out, every day.
Yeah.
So I know people have off days and you don't always want to come into work, but our sales staff, our operations staff from everywhere, everyone's putting in 100% every single day. And, you know,
Absolutely.
we don't necessarily always win in every single category every single day, but we get there by the end of the, month
Hell yeah.
or whatever the case may be. But yeah, you're getting the best of the best every day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yay, that's it.